Bande Guru Padodandam Bhakta Binda Samanitam Se Chaitanya Prabhum Bande Nityananda Sahoditam Se Nandanandanang Bande Radhika Charanodayam Gopijano Samayuktam Bindavanam Manoharam Vancha Kalpataru Vaisya Kipa Sindhu Vivacha Patitanang Pavunebhyo Vaishnavibhyo Namo Namaha Mukhaṁ Karoti Vācālaṁ Pangum Langhayati Girim Yat Kipātamahang Bande Paramananda Madhavam Bindavai Tulsidev Vai Piya Vai Keshvasvacha Krishna Bhakti Pade Devi Sattvatvai Namo Namaha Narayana Namaskritta Naram Chaiva Narottamam Deving Saraswati Vyasam Tato Jayo Mudire Sankirtane Krishna Kathopadeshe Gauriya Patrasya Prakasanecha Sadhanurakta Guru Bhakti Yukta Bhakti Pramodaksha Jagodvaruna Deyam Sada Paribhavagnam Avishtaduham Tirthaspadam Siva Viranchanutam Saranyam Vitatiham Panotapal Bhavadiputam Bande Mahapurusate Charana Vispurajita Kimapi Gopavadu Svadarshi Purnanuragra Sasagara Saramurti Saradhika Mai Kada Kipam Karoshi Sri Krishna Chaitanya Prabhu Nityananda Shri Advaita Gadadhara Sivasadi Gaura Bhakta Binda Sri Krishna Chaitanya Prabhu Nityananda Shri Advaita Gadadhara Sivasadi Gaura Bhakta Binda Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Ram 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 Hare Hare Ajanulambita bhujau kanaka bodhato Sankirtanoi kapitaro kamala yataksho Vishambaro dijavaro jugadharma palo Bande Jagat Priyakaro Karuna Bhutaro Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Ram 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 Hare Hare Namami Gange Tava Pad Pankajam Surasurairvandito Dibbarupam Bhuktin cha muktin cha dada sinitam Bhavanurupena sada naranam Ganga tarangaramaniya jata kalapam Gauri nirantara vibhushi tobam bhagam Narayano priyam anangamadha puharam Varanasi Purapati Bhajavi Shanatham Bhagi Sajusho Badane Lakshmir Jasya Chavaksashi Jasyasti Hidaya Sambhid Tvam Nishingamaham Bhaji Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare. Jat saucha nishrita sarira pavaro dokena tirthena murdhi adhikritena sivaha sivabhut Dhatur manaha samala sailo nisrishtavarjam Dhayechiram bhagavad charanarvindam Jat saucha nisrita sarit pravaradakena Tirthena murdhi adhikritena sivaha siva abhut Dhatur manaha samala sailo nisrishtavarjam Vajram Dhayechiram bhagavad charanarvindam Gauriya Goshtipati, Srila Bhakti Siddhanta Saraswati Goswami Thakur, Paramahansa Jagadguru told, those who are luckily interested to know the absolute truth, they should be very careful about that. If somebody really interested to know about the absolute truth, maybe for a long time he is hovering here and there and wandering around here and there. If they are really interested to know the absolute truth, they must be very careful about that. Because rest of the time of our life, who can say when we can go away from this world? Who can say we can go away from this world when? No surety. So whatever time we have, residue in our life, without wasting even a fraction of second, without wasting a fraction of second, without wasting even a fraction of second, we must try to do actual Haribhajan by taking shelter unto a lotus feet of our Sadguru. Main problem is that people are misguided. People are misguided, that is the main problem. If they are at all interested to know some Harikatha, absolute Harikatha, still their society going to make them understand, going to give some judgment in front of them. If you are going to hear Harikatha from that sadhu, you are going to violate your Gurudev because you are out of your society. X mission, Y mission you have society, Gurudev mission. If you are going to hear that Harikatha, you can miss. This way they are going to cheat common people. They are going to cheat people, and foolish people, they are also going to understand that, okay, really, if we are going to hear Harikatha from the real source, then we are going to be disconnected from our X mission, Y mission. They are thinking that way, like idiot people. Well, this way, people are day by day going away from that absolute truth, and no way out for them. So Prabhupada speaking, we must hear Harikatha from a right source. If we have no scope to hear Harikatha from right source, better we can stop hearing. We can go reading Chaitanya Bhagavad, Chaitanya Jaya is okay. Still, by reading Chaitanya Bhagavad, Chaitanya Charitamrita, Jaiva Dharma, we can get the association of Sadhu, indirect way. Though we know direct association is also very important. But what to do? Something is better than nothing. So this way we see the sloka I started with, going to glorify Supreme Lord Bhagavan Paratpara Akhileshwar Sri Krishna. Water coming out from the lotus feet of Bhagavan, Ganga, Shankar Bhagavan going to accept that water on his own head and become a source of Mangal. Shivaha Shivaha Bhut. Shiva, Shankar become a source of Mangal by catching the water on his head, by holding the water on his head. And Shankar Bhagavan always going to meditate on the lotus feet of Bhagavan Sri Krishna, Nandananda Sri Krishna. And he who is going to always meditate that lotus feet, surely all different kind of anartha, everything, Vajrani, I like a thunderbolt. If a Vajra, if I am going to throw a Vajra, then the Vajra can, do any, Vajra can break even hills and mountains. Vajra, so powerful. Similarly, any kalmas, any dirty thing there inside our heart, anartha, kama, everything, kama, krodha, everything, it can get destroyed instant. And our Bhagavad Gita Mahaprabhu going to advise us, always and every time it is our duty to meditate that lotus feet. I mean, not to get disconnected from that lotus feet. Always we should be in touch with the lotus feet. We must remember, Abhishriti Krishna Padaravindayor Khinoti Avadrani Chasantanoti Shatasya Suddhim Paramatma Bhaktim Jnanancha Vijnana Viraga Yuktam. Abhishriti, we should not forget. A sadhak means who is going to step into sadhana bhakti. Who is going to step into sadhana bhakti at least. Sadhana kriya not. I am not speaking about sadhana kriya. After sadhana kriya, somebody is going to step into sadhana bhakti. For them it is the advice by Srila Prabhupada. They should get direct association of pure Guru Vaishnava, if at all available. If not, then big problem. Something is better than nothing, then don't go. So, for a sadhak, it is very important to get the association of pure Guru Vaishnava, Krishna Tattvavid, very elevated Vaishnava, and by hearing Harikatha from the lotus mouth of that Guru Vaishnava, we can get absolute Mangal, which is not possible by worshipping Bhagavan life after life. If we go on worshipping Bhagavan, not some devotees are there, I can indicate you personally. They are very much interested to worship this, that, Ganga, going to take bath in Ganga, this, that. But they are not interested to hear Harikatha. They are not going to participate in this satsanga. It is written, Prabhupada speaking, that with material brain, because Kanishta Adhikari having some mixing idea, Kanishta Adhikari men have no clear idea, na? They have no respect for Guru Vaishnava. Somehow with some faith they are going to worship deities. But Prabhupada speaking with some material idea, if they are going to receive Bhagavan life after life, still they cannot get that much facility what they can get by pure sadhu association and by hearing Harikatha from them. Because merciful Guru Vaishnava, see causeless mercy they are showing, see Guru Vaishnava, by the help of Harikatha, they are going to express their Baba, because their Harikatha is not devoid of Baba. All their speech, every syllable, every word is full of Baba. So through Harikatha, when they are going to express their Baba, that Baba can touch the heart of so-called devotees who are sitting, even material people who are, they are coming to hear Harikatha. Even if you are going to take darshan of Vigraha, Prabhupada speaking, even for darshan we are going here and there, still that Vigraha out of causeless mercy not going to give us that much kripa which is possible to get from pure Guru Vaishnava through their pure Harikatha. Bhagavan in Antarjami, Bhagavan sitting inside the heart of everybody, it's okay. He is not going to speak with anybody. Vigraha, if that Vigraha is real Vigraha, I mean established by pure devotee, if one deity is installed by a authentic, personality, pure Guru Vaishnava, then it's okay. But anyway, by the request of that pure devotee, pure Vaishnava, Bhagavan going to take seva in the form of deity, not in the form of deity and Bhagavan non-different from each other. It is this causeless mercy. Bhagavan not going to protest why you are going to do this, that, not speaking. Mauno, Vigraha. A special kripa for us, foolish people. And who is there inside our heart as Antarjami, Super Soul, he is also not going to talk with us. So, it is more practical to get in touch with pure Guru Vaishnava at all if you can find some pure Guru Vaishnava in our sampradayas. You can get in touch. Otherwise, situation is very, very, very sensitive, very dangerous. In Chaitanya Charitamrita it is written, Shiksha Guru ke to jani Krishna Sarup. Shiksha Guru can be understood as Krishna Sarup of Krishna. Antarjami Bhakta Sreshta Eidurup. Shiksha Guru ke to jani Krishna Sarup. Antaryami Bhakta Sreshta Eidurup. Jive Sakshat nahi tate Chaitya Guru Rupe. Directly you cannot feel Bhagavan is there, but Bhagavan is there as a Chaitya Guru. Jive Sakshat nahi, not directly you cannot find. You have no power to trace out. Jive Sakshat nahi tate Guru Chaitya Rupe. Chaitya Guru in the form of Chaitya Guru. Shiksha Guru Han Krishna Mahanto Sarpa. And Shiksha Guru can come in our life in a Mahanti Guru Rupe. Antarjami Ishwarer ei riti hoy. This is the system laid down by Bhagavan. Not going to speak to you, but going to express everything inside your heart. Follow. Ishwarer kipale hoyto jahare, sei to Ishwar tattva bujibare pari. He can understand Ishwar tattva, who is going to enjoy kripa of Bhagavan. Sei Ishwar tattva janivare pare. Ishwar Kipales hoyto jahare. Same thing, Gopinath Acharya wanted to speak in front of Sarvabhauma Bhattacharya, who was not in line with Chaitanya Mahaprabhu previously, because he was Mayavadi, he was playing a Leela of Mayavadi. Anyway, so Gopinath Acharya told that when Ishwara Kripa you can enjoy, then you can understand the full Ishwar Tattva. You can understand. And whenever you are going to meet with one pure devotee to hear Harikatha from him, that is also a guidance by Bhagavan, Balaram. By your personal effort, you are not going to get pure sadhu in your life. Tulsidaji Maharaj also speaking, also in Bhagavatam, it is written, Satsanga prapate punghir bahuvir sukriti purva sanchite. Satsanga prapate punghir bahuvir sukriti purva sanchite. Not that automatically they can get. It is an arrangement. If at all we are going to meet with Sadguru, Sadvaishnava, then it is also arrangement. Tulsidas Maharaj also speaking, Bino Guru Bhavanidhi Taraina Koi Rama Kipabinu Sulavanasvi. Bino Guru Bhavanidhi Taraina Koi. Without Guru, nobody can cross over this material ocean. Or at all, if you are going to get Sadguru, then it is the arrangement by Ramchandra. I mean, in our case, we can say Balaji Maharaj. So, though we know the Vigraha Bhagavan Sachidanandamaya, but with us he cannot exchange view. Because our consciousness is not up to that level. So that Bhagavan can drop. Like Raghunandan Acharya, small, big pro, all we can know. Talk with Bhagavan directly. This way, Bhagavan, Vigraha and Bhagavan is non-different from each other, we know. And in course of traveling this material world, 14 world, somehow Guru Krishna Prasad, by the Kripa of Guru Krishna, we can get Bhakti Lata Bij. Brahmanda Brahmite Kono Bhagavan Jeev, Guru Krishna Prasade Pai Bhakti Lata Bij. Main problem is that, Prabhupada speaking, we are going to follow blind parampara. That is the main problem. That is the chronic disease all over the world. We are interested to follow blind parampara. Who can speak about that all Siddhanta Vichara Prabhupada in front of public? If we are going to express this kind of secret Siddhanta Vichara in front of public, I mean all the Vichara Prabhupada, then we can get some evolution in our life. But the main problem, people, there now is bias, biasness, they have some biasness. And some group going to convince them that if you are going to hear Harikatha from this source, then you are going to lose your Guru Kripa. That is the main problem. They are going to purposely, they are purposely motivated it is. They are making some plan and program, and they are going to preach that if you hear from this source, that source, then you can lose your Guru Kripa because he is not in our society. X mission, Y mission. That's why you can lose everything. But it is not the case. Basically, people have no idea about Guru Parampara, Bhagavat Parampara. You go and try to understand. People are less interested to know the fact. That's why they believe them and they are being cheated. What we can do? We can give so many examples. That a pure sadhu cannot be confined with a group, within a group, it's not possible. Even in a material world, one scientist, world-class scientist, we cannot say he is from India, he is from Russia, we cannot say. He cannot be confined within this range. It's not possible. Whereas what to speak about Chaitanya Mahaprabhu, what to speak about Haridas, Rup Sanatan, Prabhupada, Bhaktivinoda Thakur, they like to classify, they like to make some politics, and they like to make some politics and like to deprive people. They like to cheat people. Of course, they can get punishment for that. After, before leaving body or after leaving body, they can get anyway. It is sure. But anyway, now they are going to cheat. So common people, they are foolish enough, so foolish, they are going to avoid hearing the absolute truth. That's why, this way if they go on doing bhajan for infinity period, I can give guarantee they cannot come out successful. Absolute is absolute. One absolute sadhu, absolute harikatha, it is, you cannot, you cannot say it is under our control, under our this society, this mod, that mod. It is not possible. But they are anyway going to understand, they are going to believe it. Prabhupada speaking, if in a row, chain-wise, some blind people going to proceed, they are going to some place. If one of them, I mean the first man, if going to fall down in a ditch, then all other men, they are going to fall down because they are chained. They are going to catch each other. Prabhupada speaking, this is the condition of this material world. Guru Parampara, Harikatha, Bhagavad Katha, preaching, all, this kind of condition. None of them going to understand. Even common sense is not there. What to speak about Dibbogyan? I am not speaking about Dibbogyan. General knowledge, general Gyan is not there. Prabhupada speaking, they cannot understand, they cannot think. They cannot think, they cannot calculate. They are unable to understand this point. They should try their best so that, like foolish people, they need not jump into ditch like other men. They should try, Prabhupada speaking, they should at least think. Prabhupada speaking, at least they should think about this point. That at least I need not run and jump into a ditch like all other blind parampara, what they are doing. Prabhupada speaking, in this world, most of the people, they are they are busy with eating, sleeping, enjoying, man, woman, they are enjoying each other. Fear, ahar, nidda, bhai, maithunancha, samannam, etat, pasubhi, naranam, gyano, vishesho, adhiko, naranam, gyaneno, hina, pasubhi, shaman. They are going to think, are in our X mission, Y mission, everybody is doing this, so how it can be wrong? So I should also follow them. I should also follow them this way. They are in one kind of infatuation, and they are not going to take risks. They cannot understand that if I try to know about the absolute truth from heart, Baldevji Maharaj surely can guide me. They are not going to think. They are going to follow that blind parampara. Those who are busy with boga or tyaga, either enjoyment or detachment, a flow going on, they are getting contamination of their heart, because they are going to follow them, they are going to get their association. They are always going to... Many times I told, if I am going to follow a fallen soul, many times I told before, if I am going to follow a fallen soul as my idealism, then what I can expect in my life? What I can expect in my life? If I am going to follow a fallen soul as my idealism, what I can expect? If I follow that preacher or that acharya this way, then we are 100% going to hell. No, nobody can. This way, Prahlad Maharaj already wanted to speak the same thing. Na te viduhu swartha gatim hi vishnum dura sayaje vahirarthamaninaha andhya yathande rupaniyamanaha steyopi Ishatantra murudam nivadya. Nate vidu swartha gotim hi Vishnu. Dura sayaje bahirarthamanin. Andha yathandai rupaniyamanaha. Steyopi mishatantra murudam nivadya. Nate vidu swartha gatim hi Vishnu. They cannot guide you perfectly because they are already contaminated. They are fallen. How they can guide you? Their absolute interest is absolute interest of their life is missing. Their interest is money, position, love, puja, patisya. Absolute interest in their life is missing. Nate viduhu Nate viduhu swartha gatimi Vishnu dura sayaja vihirartha. They have a different kind of annavilas inside their heart and their mind always going outside. Their mind always going outside to travel, move around, to play in the field of five enjoyment, five basic enjoyment, sabda, sparsha, rupa, rasa, gandha. They are traveling outside. Durasaya jebahirarthaman. Their attention is not there. Their attention is not there for that absolute truth. So durasaya jebahirarthamanin, they are going outside. They are not interested to find out the absolute truth of their life. Just like a blind parampara, if you follow, it is one kind of prejudicial idea. Somebody can say, well, I am from this society, why should I go there? I am from this society, why should I go there to HariKatha? This is foolishness. We should not speak that way. Like Bhagavan is absolute, and if real HariKatha, it is also absolute, and the sadhu who is speaking this HariKatha also absolute. The absolute, there should not be, you should not have this kind of prejudicial conception. Absolute is absolute. If I am going to find HariKatha from the lotus mouth of Srila Bhaktivedanta Bhavan Goswami Maharaj, surely I can go. I cannot say he is from that society, I cannot say like idiot. I cannot say. Because HariKatha is absolute, he is absolute. This way. It's like Grihastha people, like political game, they are making this kind of game. I am going to cheat whole world. Let them do what I can do. Whom I can convince. It's impossible, they have some biasness. Anyway, Bhagavad Bhakta, those who are going to enlist their name in the diary of Hari Bhajan, they should not think that way. Like the case of that Brahman who is coming from Guwahati, Pragjadishpur. He used to worship Kamakhama previously. Out of causeless mercy, Kamakhama was very much interested to give this mantra, Dasakhar mantra. It's very important mantra to that Brahman, and she advised him to go on chanting, not to stop this chanting. Go on. And this way, up to now, we know by discussing everything. Now, by the advice of Kashi Vishwanath, Kashi Vishwanath came in dream of that Brahman. He was in very confusing state. He cannot understand where to go, how to do bhajan, what is the utility of this mantra, because Guru was not there. Only he got mantra from Devi, and Devi is also not mantra adhishtati devata. He is not the in charge of that mantra. Anyway, giving that mantra, that mantra protecting. And anyway, this mantra going to protect that Brahman up to now. When by the advice of Kashi Vishwanath, going to reach Vrindavan. Ultimately from Mathura, I told Visramghat, he took bath, finally going to reach Vrindavan, Keshighat. There also, from long distance, he is going to hear one very nice, tune. But that is crying. Somebody as if somebody crying. He was very much interested to trace out the spot, the man, from where this, painful crying tune coming. He wanted to. Finally, he was successful to reach that spot from where the tune coming, sweet tune. He could discover one Gopakumar. He thought in first hand, by preliminary darshan, he thought that is that my mantra devata, Madan Gopal. But after some time he could realize, no, it's not Madan Gopal, but is one Gopakumar, very nice. So finally he was very much happy to see and to trace out this, Gopakumar. And he could realize the Gopakumar is Antaryami, he can realize everything. Especially Gopakumar went on speaking about his case history. What happened before. When he was there in Guwahati, after taking, up to now, everything is known to Gopakumar. So Gopakumar Antaryami, can speak anything. So, Gopakumar could realize everything when going to open the eyes, because he was not crying actually, he was doing Nam Sankirtan. Actually, he was doing Nam Sankirtan very painfully, with some feeling of separation, and from distant place, from long distance, it was like a crying tune. It was not actually crying. Actually, he was doing Sankirtan now. Now, that Brahman going to pay Dandavat to Gopakumar, and Gopakumar going to open eyes and could realize what is the case with that, Brahman. He could understand. He came out of this Nikunja. Inside Nikunja, he was doing Sankirtan. Out of Nikunja now, Gopakumar coming out. And by watching that Brahman fall down on ground, paying prostrate Dandavat and Nama, he wanted to help him to get up, and he was very much interested to give him embrace. He was embracing him. So, this way, almost everything successful, because that Brahman now very happy. He could realize that Gopakumar is not ordinary man, is a very exalted devotee. At the same time, he knowing everything about what happened in my life right from the beginning. So, also, it is the point why Gopakumar started speaking all in details and wanted to give him a warm hospitality. Hospitality means he is not grihastha, not going to get some chapati, this water, asan, not that. Hospitality means it is Brajadham, and Gopakumar is Brajavasi, is at the same time is Gopakumar, because he loves Gomata also, like Krishna. So, by speaking with that Brahman, very sweet speak, we wanted to discuss some point, cordially, he wanted to embrace him cordially, and this is hospitality. Hospitality doesn't mean he's going to give one room to stay night and give some chapati, paramana, not that. This is hospitality. This is also sweet speech, because according to the culture of Brajavasi, he is going to give him some warm, hospitality. So this way, and also, he was very much interested to convince, because Gopakumar is a very elevated devotee. He could realize the painful situation of that Brahman. So out of causeless mercy, he wanted to represent himself in front of him such a way so that Brahman can believe him 100%. You cannot say that the Gopakumar is very much interested to collect Lap Puja Pratishtha. Not that. Somebody can pass remark, then why Gopakumar going to represent himself in front of you, in front of that Brahman, in a very, very positive way, very nicely, so that the Brahman can believe him. The secret reason behind it, if by watching the painful situation of that Brahman right from the beginning, Gopakumar was thinking, if I am going to fail to convince that Brahman cannot find any solution in his life. If I am failure to convince that Brahman that you have come to a right place, then I cannot find any solution for that Brahman. Anyway, some doubt and suspicion can be there. This way, Gopakumar was not at all interested to collect Lap Puja Pratishtha. Don't think that way. Because out of causeless mercy, Gopakumar wanted to give some support to that Brahman. That was the reason, causeless mercy. And another very important thing, if I am going to take Diksha from Srila Bhakti Pramod Puri Goswami Maharaj, and if I have 50% faith in Gurudev, then I cannot get any result. Any result? Some result I can get, not perfect result. We should understand that Gurudev is the concentrated form of Karuna of Bhagavan. Ghanibhuta Roop. Very, very concentrated form of Karuna. Sigaura Karuna Shakti Vigrahaya Namastiti. We speak now, sometime. Sigaura Karuna Shakti Vigrahaya Namastiti, we speak. So, Gurudev is the concentrated Karuna Vigraha of Bhagavan. And coming in front of us, just like a human being, in the form of Guru Vaishnava, they are coming. But they have no self-interest. They always want to find some solution for those wounded souls. They come here, appear. Janasya Krishnad Vimukasya Daivad Adharma Silasya Sudukhitasya Onogruhayeho Charanti Nunam Bhutani Bhavyani Janardas. Bhagavad speaking. Janasya Krishnad Vimukasya Daivad Adharma Silasya Sudukhitasya Onogruhayeho Charanti Nunam Bhutani Bhavyani Janardanasya. In this Bhagavad Sloka, it is written, be it sure that Guru Vaishnava traveling in this material world, coming in this material world, for the emancipation of those bonded souls. They have no self-interest. They want to express karuna towards those bonded souls, they like to deliver them. That is all. Anyway, that Gopakumar could realize is a Mathur Vipra. Mathur Vipra means he is wandering here and there without any information about how to meet with Madan Gopal. Because mantra given is Madan Gopal, 10 Akshar mantra. The Adhishtati Devata of 10 syllable mantra and 10 Akshar mantra is Madan Gopal or kya? Shrimad Madana Gopalo Pasakancha Samagatam. Shrimad Madana Gopalo Pasakancha Samagatam. Nishitto Kunjad Uttappo Natyalingo Naveshayat. He could realize, Antarjami, that one devotee of Madan Gopal coming from long distance. Oh, it's a very painful situation. Up to now he could not realize. Up to now he could not realize the great mantra he has received from Kamakya Devi. Anyway, he is Antarjami, coming out of the Kunja and wanted to embrace him. That much I told you. And it is a comment written by Sanatana Goswami. Then why Mathur Vipro, I mean this Brahman, after wandering here and there, finally going to meet with Gopakumar? What is the reason? Sanatana Goswami was speaking, it must be so that Radharani, she wanted to help him. Otherwise, how possible? Just like the case there, just like the case what happened there in Gaya, in Varanasi, Eliabad, why not happening so? Yes, but now, Sanatana is speaking, it is sure that he is going to enjoy Kripa of Radharani. Without the arrangement of Radharani, it is impossible for that Brahman to meet with this, Sadguru Brahman Kumar, Gopakumar. Radharani, all different kind of Kripa, Radharani can bestow on us, usually is the case. So in the form of Guru, today Radharani going to send Gopakumar, surely Radharani going to send Gopakumar in front of that Brahman as Guru. Otherwise, why he is going to meet with such a great exalted devotee like Gopakumar? What can be reason? I already told, Atha tittameva santosyo Vishajutpadanaya sa kinchit tena nubhutam jadvinjayama susasmitam. I already told Gopakumar wanted to give him warm welcome or hospitality. After that, out of his causeless mercy, to convince that Gopakumar, to convince that Brahman, Gopakumar went on speaking all about what happened in his life. With some smiling face, he went and started speaking all what happened in his life, so that the Brahman can believe at least. And because if Brahman going to express some doubt, again he can go to some other place, because from the very beginning it is happening so. Going here, there, not getting satisfaction, not getting pleasure of mind, nothing. So anyway, this is possible. So, that Brahman could realize, Buddhya Gopakumaram tam labdhe atma priyam muda vishyasto akatayan tasmin savritvam brahmano akhilam. That Brahman also was very much convinced. That Brahman also very much convinced by that Gopakumar. And he wanted to accept Gopakumar as the topmost benefactor of his life. Mangal, who can give Mangal? He could believe. Buddha, after understanding, after realizing, Buddha Gopakumaram tvam labdhe atma priyam madha. He is a dear man, near and dear man, whom I can believe 100%. Vishwasto is a reliable personality. So, Brahman also went on speaking about, all in details about different kind of Sangha, what he got in his life, in Gaya, Varanasi, Eliabad, and Brahman was very much, feeling very pain inside her, and finally going to speak what? Sha karpannam idanchasau pasrita punarabhavrit Tvang sarvagavaram natya swattamam gopanandana. You know, Brahman could realize is a Sruhit. Sruhit means without any self-interest, who is going to, without any self-interest, if somebody going to find some Mangal in my life, it's called Sruhit. Sruhit means no interest, only like Mangal. Brahman, that Gopakumar, after meeting with that Gopakumar and, after some dealings, with full enjoyment, he could realize that he is the, perfect, perfect guide in my life. And he went on speaking that I went here, there. After that, realizing that Gopakumari Antaryami can understand everything, past, present and future, and he is topmost sadhu by realizing out of humbleness, very humbleness, due respect and humbleness, he went on speaking. Brahman went on speaking. What? I went to, here and there, all different kind of association I got in my life. I went to Kashi, Varanasi at the bank of Ganga. I went to Allahabad here and there. Some of them advised me. Some of them wanted to advise me this way, whereas some other group wanted to advise me this way. So, up to now, I have no solution in my life. I couldn't get a solution. Now I am in confusing condition. Srutya bahuvidam sadhyam sadhanancho tatastataha prapyam kritvancho nirnetum na kinchit chakkate. They are advising me so many. I went to Kashi, I went to Allahabad, so many they are going to advise me this way, that way. But anyway, I am not convinced. I am in confusion. Because somebody is speaking this way, somebody is speaking that way. So, Gopakumar going to speak all the painful situation of his life. Buddhya Gopakumaram Tvam labdhevatma priyam muda Vishyasto akatayam tasmin Savritvam brahmano akhilam Shakarpanyo midancha asau Pasritaha punarabhabrit Tvam sarvaggo varam matva Sattamam gopanandanam Sri Brahmanu vacho Srutya bahuvidam Shadhyam sadhanancho tatastataha Prapyam Kritvancha nirnatum na kinchit sakkate maya. After hearing so much advice from different places, I am in confusion. Still today, I cannot find out the absolute. I cannot understand the absolute duty. I cannot understand. Still today. What to do? I am in confusion. I am in Brahman Kumar, I am in that Brahman man, and I am in that Brahman now gradually, want to submit unto a lotus feet of that Gopakumar. That is the position. Gradually he is going to speak all about. Otherwise, Tattva, if I like to put one question about Tattva, that's mean I want to know about the absolute truth. So, if I am going to put some question, Gita and Gita Bhagavan speaking, Tadvidhi panipatena paripashnana sevaya upadekshanti te jnanam jnaninas tattvadarshina. So accordingly, Brahman Kumar also going to pay Dandava, going to glorify him as a pure sadhu, this way going to serve. So Tadvidhi panipatena, panipatana prakishta is going to fall down on ground onto the lotus feet of that Gopakumar. Tadvidhi panipat panipushno. He is going to put some question. Jacha divyagaya kinchit anutishtami nityasha tasyapi king phalam tacho katamat karmo vedmina. That Brahman speaking, this is my condition. I am traveling here and there, different places, Kashi, Varanasi, Allahabad, here and there. But, I am in confusion. Some of them advising me this way, some of them this way, so I don't know what to do. So what to do? And also, Kamakha Devi, Mother Kamakha Devi, she gave me one mantra, okay. But what is the result of that mantra? How to do bhajan of that mantra? I couldn't get from her. Jacha devya gaya kinchit anustishtami. Whatever sadhan bhajan, what I am trying my best, according to the advice of Devi Ma, that I am doing. But tasyapiking phalam tacha katamat karma vedmina. By the order of Devi, whatever I am going to do, by the order of Devi, whatever sadhan bhajan, what I am trying my best, what is the ultimate result of that? That also I have no idea. And what is the karma? What is the meaning of that karma? Because mantra, without understanding, if I do some japa, can get some phal. But to get the final result, mantra adhishtati devata seva, it is not sufficient. Because anyway, that Brahman not going to develop any sambandha gyan from anybody. But anyway, mantra cannot go in vain, because mantra is very powerful. That mantra is very powerful, so cannot go in vain. So, Brahman speaking, as per the order of Kamakha Devi, what I am doing, what is the result of that, and what I am doing, mantra jap, what is the utility, I don't know. I know nothing about that. That's why, that Brahman speaking, Tenedam vipalam janmo manvano kamahe mritim. I want to die. I am fed up. Only today I am happy to meet with you, but I was really fed up. Tenedam vipalam janmo. Without understanding sambandha gyan, I don't know what is bhajan, only I am chanting mantra. So I am really fed up. I am traveling here and there. So I like to die, because without understanding mantra, procedure, because regarding mantra japa, there is so many things, 5 different kind of procedure you should follow to get success in mantra. Not that Gurudev give you mantra, you are going to chant, not that. While doing mantra, there is very, very secret thing, it is very scientific. What is that? You will have to understand the meaning of that mantra, first point. Second, you will have to meditate unto the lotus feet of that mantra, adhishtati devata. Follow. Nash, meaning you will have to throw yourself unto the lotus feet of Bhagavan. You should believe that Bhagavan can protect me, I have no tension, nothing. Follow. Bhagavan is my only object of my life. This way, 4, 5 types of things you should understand. And after that, if you are doing japa, that japa can give you havoc success. But most of the people, like child, they are doing mantra, they are doing mantra. They are not going to think that way. So, they are not getting any result. And also, our material mind is always very, very, chanchal, always chanchal, running here and there. So, to get control over this material mind is really tough. Really tough. But anyway, no alternative. Anyway, no alternative way. We will have to get control over our mind, but automatically, not by force. Because without getting any control over our mind, bhajan cannot start. What to do? And you can watch your mind. You can see, you like to concentrate in Jogabitsi Mandir. You like to think about your Gurudev, Vaishnava. You like to think about, Dhamma. But you can discover that your mind is very, very much fickle. Sometimes successful to do, sometimes become chanchal, scattered. It is called scattered. Like the compass of the, like that compass, is going to get, scattered always. So that Brahman want to die. He is speaking all about his painful experience. Tenedam vipalam janmo manvano kamai mitim param jivami kipaya shivayor madhavasacha. That is why this is my case history, painful, that's why he wanted to die. But I cannot die because by the mercy of Madhav, Bindu Madhav and Visheshwar, Vaishnavanam Jatha Sambhu. I like to die, but I cannot die because by the mercy of Madhav and by the mercy of Visheshwar, somehow I am going to manage. Somehow I am going to manage my life anyway, somehow. By their causeless mercy, today I am going to meet with you, who is just like my Ishtadev. I can see my Ishtadev inside you. Brahman speaking to Gopakumar. By their causeless mercy, I am sure that today I am going to meet with you, who is just like my Ishtadev. Ishtadev Satyamana. I am very happy. I am feeling some pleasure of mind. Very happy. And Brahman going to speak, you are Antarjami, can read my heart, past, present, future, whatever. So, you are Sarvagya, you are Antaryami, you are having very, very merciful attitude, Dayalu, and I am a fallen soul. So, you must deliver me. You must deliver me, otherwise a problem, big problem. So, Jaccha devagaya kinchit anutishtami nittasah tasyapiking phalam tacho katamad karma vedmina tenedam vipalam janmo manvanaha kamahi matmitim param jivami kripaya shivayor madhavasya tayo vatraddo Tayorvattadro sarvagyam dayalum tam sadevavat prapo hrishtaha prasannasmi kripanam mam samudharo. Now, it is a very positive point. I mean, Gopakumar could realize that that Brahman now by the mercy of Madhav, Bindu Madhav or Vishwanath, now could realize that my perceptor is this Gopakumar. He could realize. And going to pray unto the lotus feet of that Gopakumar. Very happy. Now Parikshit Maharaj speaking. Now Parikshit Maharaj speaking, Gopakumar, after hearing all the statement from the mouth of that Brahman, Parikshit Maharaj speaking, Nishamma sadaram tasya vachanam sa vachintayat etasya kito kitvasya jata purnarthata kil. Nishamma sadaram tasya vachanam sa vachintayat etasya krito kitvasya jata purnarthata kil. Nishamma sadaram. With full attention, after hearing, everything, after hearing all the statement of that Brahman very patiently, with full patience, and that Gopakumar started thinking that though that Brahman thinking all in vain, I simply wastage of my, simply that Brahman, he was thinking that simply wastage of mind, wastage of time in my life. That's why he wanted to die. But Gopakumar could realize, Gopakumar could realize that Brahman is almost successful, kito kitartho, very lucky. Nishamma sadaram tasya vachanam sa vachintayat. He started thinking that Brahman is almost successful, almost. Nishamma sadaram tasya vachanam sa vachintayat etasya krito kitvasya jata purnarthata ki. That Brahman is almost successful. Manorat Purno, or the desire of his mind going to be fulfilled. Very nice. Kevalam tat pada pankajo shakshat dikhavasishyate. Tad japi arhatvi nasaktin kintu tannam kirtane. Kevalam tat padambojo sakshat dikhavasishyate. Tajjapi arhati na shaktim kintu tadnamo kirtane. Gopakumar speaking that Brahman almost going to be successful. Almost. He is at the bank of the success. Only the thing, externally, he could not receive any diksha permanently. Only he has to wait for the darshan of Madan Gopal. This much. He is successful. Only you will have to wait for that. Otherwise he is successful. And if that Brahman go on doing japa of that mantra, a mantra is okay. Mantra is not bad, it's very powerful mantra. But still, Gopakumar was thinking that Sankirtan can help him. It is more practical for that Brahman to do Sankirtan. He should grow interest, that Brahman should grow interest in Sankirtan. Sankirtan is more powerful. Nishammo Se Parikshit Vacho Nishamma Sadaram Tasya Vachanam Sa Vachintayat Etasya Krito Kritvasya Jata Purnarthata Kil Kevalam Tatpadam Bojo Sakshat Diksha Vasishyate. Sakshat. Here, one very important point. Two meanings can be there. If you read very slowly, Kevalam tat padambujo shakshad dikṣhavasishyate. This way you can read. Or you can read another way. Kevalam tat padambujo shakshad ikṣhavasishyate. Ikha means darshan. And dikha means to take mantra from Guru. Both meaning you can get. Because anyway, Brahman only got mantra, Dasakshar mantra. Not in details. Not in details. So, Kevalam tat padambuja sakshad dikṣhavasishyate. Kevalam tat padambuja sakshad ikṣhavasishyate. Tajjapi arhati nasaktim. Kintu tannamo kirtane. Gopakuman speaking, he day by day, he is going to concentrate in japa. But with japa, it is the rules. Because Mahaprabhu already have shown to us. With japa, tannama sankirtanam. In Sandarbha also, in Rasamrita Sindhu also, it is written, Krishnasya nanavidha kirtaneshu tanyama sankirtanam eva muksham. It is written, well, all the nam, because mantra is also oriented with nam, and not a matter of joke. So it is written that Krishnasya nanavidha kirtaneshu tanyama sankirtanam eva muksham. Nam Sankirtan is the main. Mahaprabhu, same thing, wanted to advise everybody. Tapan Mishra, here, there, wherever Mahaprabhu went. Yes, same. Nam Sankirtan kalau param upay. Nam Sankirtan is the best procedure. So, Gopakumar thinking inside mind that almost that Brahman is successful. Oh, is enjoying the Kripa of Madhav, enjoying the Kripa of Bhavani Devi. Bhavani? I mean Sankar, Bhavani, Vishwanath, Kasi Vishwanath, Kamaka, almost successful. Now, not a matter of joke, but still, he should increase his interest. He should increase his interest in Nam Sankirtan. That is the main point. Gopakumar thinking how to advise that Brahman, which way, so that can arrange the absolute success for that Brahman. Anyway, Radharani going to send that Brahman in front of me. Otherwise, why he is going to come in front of me? After hovering so many, wandering here and there. After that, Parikshit Maharaj speaking, actually it is the mind of that Gopakumar. Parikshit Maharaj speaking, but the mentally Gopakumar thinking, Semad Madan Gopal Padam Bujapasanat Param Nama Sankirtano Prayat Banchati Phalapradat. But Semad Madan Gopal Padam Bujapasanat Param Nama Sankirtano Prayat Banchati Phalapradat. Gopakumar thinking, but Parikshit speaking, what is the conception of Gopakumar? Actually, it is the mood of Gopakumar. Gopakumar thinking, I must advise this Brahman to do Nam Sankirtan, because Nam Sankirtan, Nam Kirtan is the topmost sadhana. Nam Sankirtan kalau param upay. So, Srimad Madana Gopala Padamujo Pasanat Param. If by mantra he can go on worshipping Bhagavan, that's okay. But the topmost procedure of worship of Bhagavan is a Nam Sankirtan. No sadhan can be compared with Nam Sankirtan. It is the best. It is the best. No Sankirtan. Because by doing Nam Sankirtan from heart, with a feeling of separation, painful heart. Nam Sankirtan can give success immediately. Nam Sankirtan with great care and love, with a feeling of separation, with great sincerity, with loveful attitude. If somebody going to do Nam Sankirtan, that Nam Sankirtan give result which is beyond your expectation. Banchate to phal puran. Which is beyond your expectation, that can give. So why not? So this way, Gopakumar as a guru, because that Brahman already wanted to submit unto a lotus feet. You saved me, already told. You are my preceptor. So Gopakumar thinking which way I can guide that Brahman so that he can get success immediately. That's why. So Nam Sankirtan are going to give advice because simply by mantra japa, one cannot get Braja Prem. Be careful. Only by chanting mantra, one cannot get Braja Prema, which is rare. Without Nam Sankirtan, if somebody is going to do only chant mantra, that Braja Prema cannot give, or it is not possible to meet with Madan Gopal Dev, or cannot give direct seva in Vrindavan, Golok Vrindavan. It is not possible. Of course, you can put some argument. Maharaj, mantra is not cheap. Yes, of course not cheap. Mantra is okay. And Nam and mantra, though almost externally same, not internally also, not externally also. But the mantra is oriented with Nam. Mantra or Nam. Dikha Purascharan Biji Apekkhana Kare. I like to touch this point, but tomorrow I can clearly speak, because time cannot permit. Diksha Purascharan Vidhi Apekshana Kare. You need not take any Diksha, Purascharan, nothing. Nam Kirtan can give success. Follow. But for bonded soul, mantra is a must. But just now you told, yes, I told. But you should go deep into this. You should go deep into this, Siddhanta Vichar. Externally you can say all the same. Not. Though it is written in Chaitanya Chaitamrita, Diksha Purascharan Vidhi Apekshana Kare, Jiva Sparse Achandale Uddhare. Even Chandal, fallen soul, they can be delivered by now. Okay, right. Follow. But still, we learn from our Guru Varga, and those who get elevated like Jiva Goswami Path, Rupa Goswami Path, that bonded soul naturally very big chanchal. Bonded soul naturally big chanchal, very chanchal. Their heart is not getting any stability anyhow. So much chanchal. To control that chanchal man, one has to take diksha from Gurudev. Because otherwise who can help? Mantra mean guru oriented. Mantra diksha mean guru oriented. Mantra mean you will have to accept one Sadguru who can give, mantra which is very powerful. All other people, those who are going to take diksha from here and there, all other common people, those who are going to take diksha from here and there, they cannot get success. Because their Gurudev, if not realized soul, if their Gurudev is not successful to get siddhi in that mantra, try to understand. If my Guru Maharaj, Guru Padma wrote one article, is mantra Sakti in Bengali. I can discuss someday about it. Guru Padma wrote, Guru Maharaj speaking, in my childhood, in my boyhood, I meet with one case. What is that case? One very poisonous snake going to bite some young man. The man going to fall down, are going to die almost dead. Somehow somebody going to call one master of mantra of snake. Going to call immediately. He's going to call, and then man running and coming and going to, three C-cell, C-cell, three C-cell. Guru Padma speaking, in front of my eyes, I have seen. What is the power of mantra? Guru Padma speaking, that man giving some mantra to that, three cells, C-cell. And three C-cell going to run, flying, and going to catch that snake. One is stopped in the head of the snake, and two in the cheeks of the snake. Three, going to catch the snake. That three C-cells, those three C-cells going to catch the snake. One going to catch in the head, and another two, and the two side of cheeks. And the snake, Guru Maharaj speaking, coming, bound to come. And the spot of his bite going to, going to put mouth and going to, all going to, take out poison from the body. Guru Padma speaking. The article, name of this article is Mantra Sakti. After that, I am not going into details because time cannot permit. Guru Maharaj is going to conclude that in material world, Guru Padma concluding that in material world, if this kind of mantra of ghost, of snake, so powerful, if this kind of mantra, so powerful, material mantra, so if this kind of mantra so powerful, that is inconceivable. But one thing sure, if the man who is going to speak that mantra to save that man, surely he has received this mantra from some guru. Guru Padma speaking, without accepting mantra from a perfect guru. Perfect guru means, in our bhajan line we can say realized soul. But in bhajan, in material life, this kind of mantra, they are going to do siddhi. I mean, the man who is going to do this mantra, he has taken mantra from somebody who is successful to make siddhi of that mantra. Without siddhi of that mantra, if somebody going to take mantra from a man who is not siddhi, he has not received any siddhi and mantra, he is not successful. Guru Padma was speaking, that snake mantra or ghost mantra also available in market. You can go and buy and try to recite that mantra. It cannot work. It cannot work because you are not siddha. You have not received mantra from your that particular mantra siddha guru. So you cannot get such. So if in this material world, Guru Padma speaking, if in this material world one cannot get success if not going to take mantra of ghost or snack from an authentic source. So what to speak about our mantra, parampara? How you can get success? How you can? You must be over-sanguine. Try to remember what I am speaking. Try to realize. You must be over-sanguine. You must be over-sanguine that this Guru you are going to accept is Sadguru, is flawless Guru, is perfect Guru. Bhaktivinoda Thakur speaking, better you can wait for some long time. Bhaktivinoda Thakur speaking, better, oh man, don't be busy with this point of accepting Guru. Don't be busy. Better, it is far better to wait for long time. You will have to depend upon the desire of Balao. Don't be in hurry. Don't be in hurry to accept Guru. Oh, I need Guru, I can go there. Not that. Oh, so much money, so big society. Not that. Not that. This is not the procedure. You are following, actually, this kind of procedure. Oh, I need Guru. You are going. You are going. Where you can get status, position, glamour. You are going to get. You are foolish and idiot, number one. You don't understand. If this material mantra of snack and ghost not going to give success, if I am not going to depend upon authentic Guru, what to speak about that, mantra Guru or the Bhagavad Parampara Guru? If they are not successful, if that mantra is not successful in your life, if that mantra, what you are going to take, accept from your Guru, if he himself is not successful to make this mantra siddha in his life, how he can give mangal to you? How he can arrange mangal? He is not going to get mangal in his life. How he can get? So, it's very important. It is very important. So, we must depend upon, we must pray. Bhaktivinoda Thakur speaking, we must pray unto the lotus feet of Nityananda to get Sadguru. We must pray unto the lotus feet of Nityananda to get Sadguru. Surely he can help us. If we are sincere, without any duplicity, 100%, then surely Balaji Maharaj can help us to get Guru. After getting Guru, it is your duty. It is your duty to submit yourself unto the lotus feet of that Guru. Submission 100%. And Sadguru can give you mantra which is full of birja. Birja actually is a meaning, English means sperm. But a birja, it should be full of birja. I already told you, can remember, that three things are prohibited. Three things are prohibited. One, you cannot give your daughter to a man who is not man, not woman. In between. You cannot give your daughter, you cannot give your daughter to such a candidate who is neither man nor woman. Because the life of your daughter can spoil. First point. Second, you should not arrange you cannot arrange bija, shade, in a field which is full of sand. You cannot put bija seed in a field which is full of sand. Third, first point I already told, second point I told. Third point, you should not give mantra to a useless candidate. You should not give mantra to a useless candidate. Similarly, I would say, it is strictly prohibited to accept mantra from a useless candidate. Useless in the sense, you are going to discover the glamour position of that Guru. You are not going to, you have no power, you don't understand. You are cheated. You are going to think about glamour position, respect everything. But you don't know, Prabhupada wanted to depend upon Srila Gaur Kishore Babaji Maharaj. No position, no rank, no nothing there. External view. that time. I can speak this point at the time of Avirbhav Tithi of Srila Prabhupada, but it is one kind of evolution actually. How possible? Yes. Who is the topmost Pandit is going to accept one Guru externally, whom you can discover not educated. How is possible? So, Gaurkishore Babaji Maharaj is a Sadguru, Paramahansa Sadguru, 100%, in Bhagavad Parampara surely, 100%, because he is a Nam Siddha, he is a Siddha Mahatma. Gaurkishore Babaji Maharaj going to give some mantra to Prabhupada, he himself is Siddha in mantra. So what wrong in it? So, this way one has to wait. One has to wait. Because if we become chanchal, then they can meet with Asad Guru, Ravish Guru, useless Guru. This is the Siddhanta we are now. So, and the meaning of mantra. Why I wanted to clarify this point, that Nam Sankirtan is more practical than mantra japa. Because without Nam Sankirtan, one cannot get Bhaja Prema. Bhaja Prema cannot get. Can get Bhagavan, okay, but get meet with Bhagavan and get something. But they cannot get direct seva also. Though externally mantra and nam almost same, but still Bhagavan Nam not going to depend upon anything. For mantra, you need to take bath, you need to sit in a proper place, consider in your mind, very about Harinam, there is no such hard and fast rules. Nam akari bahuda nijo sarvasakti hear me, this mantra. Nam akari bahuda nijo sarvasakti tattarpita niyamito smaraneno kalo etadishito bhakyava bhagavan mamapi duddaiva midishan mihajani nanu raga. Bhagavan Chaitanya Mahaprabhu speaking. All your full, power you are putting in Nam Sankirtan. So without Nam Sankirtan, one cannot get Brajapema or cannot get, direct seva. So now mantra is useless? No. Mantra not useless. Mantra is okay. But the point I wanted to elaborate, what is the point? That you should take mantra from a very, very perfect source, who himself is having a perfect mantra, Siddha mantra. Otherwise, if you are going to depend upon some ordinary man and a fallen soul as guru, then that mantra cannot work in your life, cannot give any facility. Anyway, for Chanchal Jivatma, mantra is a must. That's why Raghunath Das Gosai also told, also in different sastra, there is document that Raghunath Das also told, Guru Goshte Gostalai Subhugane Bhusuragane Shamantre Shinamani. This mantra is already spoken. Also, what do you mean by mantra? What is the meaning of mantra? Mantra, any mantra you can get, but actual mantra, meaning of mantra mean mananat tayati iti mantra. If you are going to concentrate in the mantra, it can deliver you. Deliver me can help you to cut material bondage and can help you to reach up to that level of consciousness where with full loveful mood is possible for you to do Nam Sankirtan. Don't think it a matter of joke. At present in the whole world, after Srila Parameswara Sridhar Goswami Maharaj, after Srila Bhakti Pramod Puri Goswami Maharaj, such a sadhu rare. Bhakti Vallabh Tirtha Goswami Maharaj also doing, he used to do Nam Sankirtan. Such sadhu rare, from who we can get, this kind of Nam Sankirtan, really rare. Impossible almost. So, Mantra can help you to get out of bondage. Not only that, but also mantra can help you to grow your consciousness. Mantra can help you. Not that mantra is useless. Mantra is okay. You know. Because Nam, mantra, Sarupoto, there is no vid. But still, by Sarup, mantra, Nam, nothing, non-different. But still, by Sankirtan, all yours, Chanchal Man, by your mantra japa, first of all, you will have to get control over your chanchal mind. It is also very important to understand, not to understand, to grow. Grow means, Sambandha Gyan. One Shraddhavan sadhak. Shraddha means preliminary Shraddha. He believed in the HariKatha, Sadhu, Nam, Mantra, Dham. Okay. But still, one Shraddhavan sadhu, one sadhu who is having Shraddha, he should get in connection with Gurudev, who can help him to build up relationship. Build up means already eternal relationship already there. We all have eternal relationship with Bhagavan. But still, Gurudev can help us as a catalyst to grow our relationship with Bhagavan. Sambandha Janiya, after knowing Sambandha, I can do. So, to grow Sambandha Gyan, it is also very important to get mantra. Mantra is not a matter of joke. Sambandha. It is very important. So to grow sambandha with Bhagavan, to understand, to discover our eternal relationship with Bhagavan, it is very important to take Diksha from a Sadguru. Sadguru can help me to discover my relationship, Sambandha Gyan with Bhagavan. And also, by the help of Mantra Diksha, Guru Shishya Sambandha, either relationship of Shishya with disciple can be understood. You can remember I was speaking about Madhusudan Baba. You can go back long ago, 2 months ago. Madhusudan Das Babaji Maharaj of Surjakund. Whenever he wanted to approach Siddha Krishnadas Babaji Maharaj, there in Govardhan, whenever he wanted to approach, Siddha Babaji Maharaj there in Kamaban, they wanted to refuse. They wanted to speak the same thing. You cannot speak your Guru. You don't know your Guru name, which parampara, how I can, no, I cannot do. So, it is very vital point, very important point. Guru Shishya Sambandha, which parampara, which line, which way, it should be realized. Because without Guru Kripa, I cannot fix up my life, what mantra I got, my Guru Patma, which rasa my Guru Maharaj have, all automatically can flourish. So anyway, according to the quality of disciple, Balaji Maharaj going to guide them. Those who are not sincere, having some contamination of karma, they are going to get Karmi Guru. Those who are contaminated with jnana, not full faith in bhakti, they are going to get Jnani Guru. Those who are not, believe on Ashtanga Yogadi, it's more practical. We can get some power of yoga. Okay, well, they can get Yogi Guru. But if we are going to reject all these ways, and going to depend upon bhakti by realizing bhakti is the only way, then Balaji Maharaj can guide me according to my taste and mood. Prabhupada also speaking the same. According to the mood, sanskar, one can get Guru. One can get Guru. Prabhupada speaking, according to our previous sanskar, we can meet with Guru. If my sanskar is not good, I can get Karmi Guru, Jnani Guru. or Shakta Guru, what we can, Karmi Guru, Yogi Guru. This way, it is very important point that Guru Shishya, the relationship between Guru and Shishya is very important because Guru Kipa hi kevalam, without Guru Kipa, we cannot make any progress in bhajan. Anyway, without Guru Kipa, we cannot make any progress in our bhajan. Guru Kipa hi kevalam. That is why, according to the scriptural analysis and advice, Pancharatik Vidhan here, there, Diksha Vidhi, the procedure of Diksha, everything should be there. Should be there. It is very important. We should accept. Not that we cannot take, no, not that. So, that Gopakumar, he wanted to guide that Brahman very perfect way. Because anyway, there is no self-interest. Shimad Madana Gopal Padam Bujo Pashanat Param Nama Sankirtano Prayad Banchatito Phala Pradat. Beyond an expectation, beyond imagination, result, Nam Sankirtan can give result. Okay. So, Gopakumar going to take decision, I can inspire, I can give inspiration to that Brahman to do Nam Sankirtan. Because he is almost in the gate of success. Almost is just at the gate of success because his mantra is doing japa, everything. And only the darshan of Madan Gopal is waiting for him. No problem. Anyway, so after that, Gopakumar thinking, if that Brahman going to get taste and taste and taste, very taste, by hearing all different lila from me, all different lila from me, if he is going to hear all different kind of lila, Madan Gopal lila, his faith can increase. Also, if he is going to, believe in the lila sthali, all the lila spot, there is a place where Krishna done and Rasa Leela, this is Kaliyadaman Leela, this all different kind of Leela spot. If we can grow our faith, it's more practical. So Leela Tallila Sthalo Palinam Shraddhya Sandarsana Darui Shampyadyomanat Nitaram Kinchit Nasti Eva Sadhanam. What can be more? What can be more beneficial for? What can be more beneficial for that Brahman? Well, if we can grow faith in a Leela Sthali and go on hearing all different Leela of Madan Gopal and go on singing at Nam Sankirtan, by singing Nam Sankirtan, everything you can get. Everything complete. So, Nam Sankirtan is complete bhajan. Nothing more special than that. Nam Sankirtan is the topmost. Nothing more special than that. No. Is sadhan, Nam Sankirtan sadhan is topmost. That's why Mahaprabhu almost whole day used to do Sankirtan. But at present, time cannot permit us, situation cannot permit us, all different jealousy, fighting. Where we can dance? Where we can dance? In public? Here? In the open street? Situation changing, na? Tallila sthalo palinam Shraddhya sandarsanadadarvai Shampadyomanat nitaram Kinchinyasti evo sadhanam. What can be more? What can be more beneficial for that sadhak? I mean, for this Gopakumar, for that Brahman. Sanjato premakat Sanjato premo kat chasmat Chaturvargo virambakat Tat padabjabusi karad Anyat sadhanam no kinchana. Gopakumar going to think inside mind, all calculating how to guide that Brahman. Gopakumar all thinking inside, this way I can guide him, this way, this is the best procedure. And Gopakumar now thinking, now out of this upasana, out of this bhajan, upasana, one can get prema, which is rare treasure. In front of that prema, all chatur varga, dharma, artha, kam, moksha, all useless. All useless in front of this prema. So I can help that Brahman to attain prema, and automatically everything can be done. Prema is there, he can meet with the Bhagavan also, automatically. Sanjata premakat chasmat chaturvarga virambakat Tatpadabjo vashikarad anyat sadhanam nakinchan. This upasana is the topmost procedure, in front of which all chaturvarga, dharma, artha, kam, all useless. By this bhajan procedure, one can get control over Madan Gopal. Madan Gopal can be subjugated. Madan Gopal can come under the control of devotee by this bhajan procedure. It's very possible. So, this kind of bhajan procedure is one kind of magic spell, black magic or white magic, whatever you say, to get control over Madan Gopal. That's why no bhajan can be compared with this bhajan. And there is nothing extra can be there, except this. So, I think this way I can guide that Brahman. Is more practical, as very nice man, as a, Bhajakumar already started speaking that Mathur. Mind it, Gopakumar is so experienced. Gopakumar can see past, present and future. That's why he is not going to make any mistake. In the first sight when he saw the Brahman, or even when coming out of that, kunja, first time when going to meet with that, then he could realize past, present and future. That's why Gopakumar going to speak, that is Mathur. Mathur is not an ordinary word, which is applicable for everything. I can discuss this point tomorrow. Anyway, today, due to lack of time, I cannot proceed further. Excuse me, today I am bound to stop here. Excuse me. Jat sauchani srito sarita pavarodakena. Jat sauchani srito sarit pravarodakena. Tirthena murdhi adhikritena siva bhut. Dhatur manaha samala swailo nisristo vairam dhayechiram bhagavat charanarvindam. Vancha kalpaturusike pasindhu patitanang pavana bhavishna vyo namo.